Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. In this lecture we are going to continue with the topic of AOD, that is approximation. So another application is there. For approximation you have to consider this idea that we'll be using for all the questions, that dy by dx can be approximated to delta y by delta x. Now what is that? Dy means small change in y, delta y means change in y. So small change will be like 0.0001 or 0.001, okay, and delta y will be like 0.1, 0.2, something significant, not very less, okay. And if we cross multiply this, we can get the change in y by multiplying dy by dx with delta x, okay. This is the main formula that we'll be using in all the questions. Delta y is dy by dx delta x. Look at the first question. Y is x raised to power 4 minus 10. He's saying that if x changes from 2 to 1.99, what is the approximate change in y? That means he's asking for delta y. So let's calculate first of all dy by dx. We can use direct formula also. Delta y is equal to dy by dx into delta x. So dy by dx, differentiate this, 3x raised to power 4x cube, okay, and into delta x. What is the change here? Remember that change is always final minus initial. This is the initial value, this is the final, so final minus initial, so that will be minus 0.11. It is getting decreased, so that's why minus. What will be the value of x you'll use? You'll use the good value, that's 2. So you can approximate this now. 4 into 2 cube is 8 into negative 0.01, that's negative of 0.32. So without actually calculating the f of 2 and f of 1.99 and then calculating what will be the change, we have approximated this, okay. Let's see another question. Find approximate value of f of 3.02, okay. F of 3.02 where f of x is x 3x square plus 5x plus 3, okay. So you can literally put down 3.02 in this and calculate, but that will be very tedious, okay. Squaring that, then adding decimal is creating a problem. So if you look at this, this is the value of x, so I can rewrite this as a good value, that is 3, and there is a small change in x, that is 0.02, okay. Similarly, what we'll do, we'll calculate the value of y, we'll calculate the value of delta y, and then add them to get the final value of f of 0.32, okay. Now if x is 3, I think it's easy to calculate f of 3, okay. F of 3 will be, your y is f of 3, okay, the actual value 3, so that's 3 into 3 square plus 5 into 3 plus 3, 9, 27 plus 3, 30, 30 plus 15, 45. It's coming. Okay. Delta y, how do you calculate? Delta y will calculate by, again same idea, dy by dx approximately equal to dy by dx into delta x. What is our dy by dx? Let's differentiate this. That is 6x plus 5 into delta x. How much is the change? 0.02. And remember that we have taken positive because this is 3 plus 0.02. Okay, that's why I'm taking positive. Now put the value of x. X was 3. So 6, 3, 18 plus 3, 23 23 into 0. I'll put multiplication properly. 0.02. That's approximated to 0.46. So your final answer will be f of 3.02 will be some y plus delta y. That's 45 plus 0.46, 45.46. Okay. Again, this is just an approximated value. This is the application. We can calculate these kinds of values. Okay. Now let's see a few other questions. Again, find square root of 25.2. Okay, you have to find the approximate value of this. Now if you want to calculate the square root of 25.2, if you look at, again, this is some x. Okay, for the timing you can see this is nothing but it is written like y is square root of x. Okay, that's your f of x. Y is equal to f of x is equal to square root of x. Okay, that's your function, and clearly you get that x is 25 and your small change in this x, that is 0.2. Okay, approximately 0.2. We calculate the square root of 25 easily, so calculate your y accordingly, calculate your delta y accordingly, and then add them. Okay, so y is clearly 5, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. If x is 25, y is square root of 25, that's 5. Delta y will calculate by dy by dx into delta x. What is dy by dx? Differentiate this 1 by 2 root x, and how much is delta x? 0.2. One by 2 root x into 0.2. What is x? That's x is 25, no? So again root x is 5, so 1 by 10 into 0.2, that's 0.02. So your answer is y plus delta y. What is y? 5. What is delta y? 0.02. 5.02. Okay. So for this you have to assume whatever function, suppose square root, power 1 by 3, power 1 by 4, whatever is given, you consider that as your function and then calculate what is the good value. The good value is for which you can calculate the square root or cube root easily. Let's see another approximation. Find square root of 127. Sorry, not square root, cube root of 127. Now you know 127 is not a perfect cube. It is, if we take, first of all, your function is y is your function of x, that's cube root of x. Okay, if you take x as 125, you get an easy value for which you can actually calculate cube root. And now how much is your delta x? Delta x is 2. So you calculate your y accordingly. What is cube root of 125? 5. And delta y, for that you will use the same formula. Delta y is equal to dy by dx into delta x. Dy by dx is, differentiate this, 1 by 3 x raised to power minus 2 by 3. 1 by 3 minus 1, no? So minus 2 by 3 into delta x is 2. X is 5, x is 125. So 1 by 3, 125, which is nothing but 5 cube raised to power minus 2 by 3 into 2. You solve this exponent, this becomes 5 raised to power 2. So 1 by 3 into 5 raised to power minus 2. So basically your 25 in the denominator and then 2 here. Okay. So it comes out to be 2 by 75. Okay. So 2 by 75, again, now at least, yes, some division has to be done. So this is approximately 0.026. Okay. So now final answer, y plus delta y. So that is 5 plus 0.026, 5.026. Okay. We can do the same thing for trigo also. Suppose you are asked to find tan 46 degree. Now you know the tan 45 at least. Yeah, tan 45 is the good value. So what is your function? First of all, y is your function of x, that is tan, let's say x. Okay. So what is our x? If we take x as 45, your delta x will be just x plus delta x. Now this quantity is one more, so plus 1. Okay, and your y tan 45 will be 1. What is your delta y? That you have to calculate. Okay. One problem that comes while using this is, remember this is 1 degree. While solving any question, remember to use radians, because radians is the SI unit. So convert this into pi by 4, and 1 degree is pi by 180. Okay. Multiply by pi by 180 radian. Okay. Because we'll be multiplying with delta x, na? So delta y is dy by dx into delta x. So delta y is dy by dx is sec square x into delta x is pi by 180. Okay. I think for the examination point of view, it's better if you learn this value, pi by 180. What is that? Okay. I'll give you the value. Sec square x is pi by 4, 45 degree. So cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So this will be root 2. Root 2 square is 2. 2 into, and pi by 180, you learn this value approximately 0.017. Okay. 4, 5 is also there, but at least this value. 0.017. So that gives you 0.034. Okay. And now your answer will be as simple as y plus delta y. So remember, only the key step is that angle should be in radian, not degree. That's it. So 1 plus 0.034. 1.034. Okay. You can do it now for power 1 by 3, 1 by 4. You can calculate for almost everything, this approximated values. Okay. Now this was one approximation. One application. Another one comes in form of a theorem, that is that will be covered in separate one. Okay, sorry, that is not a topic. AOD is done, approximation is done. All right, that's it for this class. We're done. We have seen how the approximation works. Just go through this one formula, that is delta y is approximately equal to dy by dx into delta x. Most of the questions will be done through this only. Okay. See you in the next class. Good day, everyone. Bye.